$25 million in shorts, one price level, and Kaspa is inching closer every single hour. If KAS hits 6.2 cents, we're looking at a liquidation cascade that could send this thing parabolic, and based on what's happening on-chain right now, the whales aren't sitting this one out. We've got 43 million tokens yanked off exchanges yesterday. Whale wallet number 8 just grabbed another 5.3 million KAS, and the charts are starting to look absolutely delicious. But can Caspa actually pull this off, or are we about to watch another pump fake? Stick around, because the data I'm about to show you changes everything. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I break down crypto moves before they happen, not after. So, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications, because Caspa is heating up and you don't want to miss what comes next. Kaspa is up nearly 9% today, sitting pretty at 5.745 cents and ranking as one of the top 5 gainers in the entire market. But this isn't some random pump and dump coin having its moment. According to Kaspa Daily, KAS is currently ranked second in bullish sentiment on CoinMarketCap and has been chilling in the top 10 favorites for months. That's consistency you don't see often in crypto, especially when everything else is getting tossed around like a salad. Now, I've been watching Kaspa for a while, and what separates it from the noise is how it moves, calm, methodical, and then boom. No theatrics, just steady accumulation followed by explosive breakouts. And right now, all the ingredients are lining up for another one of those signature KS moves. The question isn't if it's going to move, it's when and how high. But before we get too excited, let's talk about what's actually brewing under the surface, because this is where things get spicy. There's $25 million worth of short positions sitting at 6.2 cents. That's not pocket change. If Caspa manages to climb just a few more cents, those shorts get obliterated, and when shorts get liquidated, they have to buy back at higher prices. And the on-chain data? Absolutely wild. Over 43 million KAS was withdrawn from centralized exchanges yesterday. That's the 3 biggest outflows of the entire day. When tokens leave exchanges, they're not sitting there waiting to be sold. They're going into cold storage, into wallets, into long-term holds. That's bullish behavior, plain and simple. Then we've got whale wallet number 8, which just added another 5.3 million KAS in the past 24 hours. This wallet now holds 246 million Caspa. Let me repeat that. 246 million. These aren't retail traders panic buying. These are massive players quietly stacking while everyone else is distracted. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Out of the top 10 Caspa wallets, only 3 belong to known exchanges. The other 7, unlabeled. Mystery wallets. Big ones. And we're still waiting on 6 Tier 1 exchanges to list KAS, Binance, Coinbase, OKX, Crypto.com, Gemini, and Grayscale. When you add all this up, you're looking at a powder keg waiting for a spark. So what does all this mean? It means the smart money is positioning before the crowd shows up. The whales are accumulating, the shorts are vulnerable, and the technical setup is screaming bullish. The 4-hour chart shows KAS slowly rebuilding after bouncing from the 5-cent zone earlier this week. It's been a calm but steady climb back to just under 6 cents, which has been a stubborn resistance level for most of October. If Caspa can punch through the 5.8 to 6 cent range, we're likely looking at the start of something much bigger. Volume is also picking up, and that tells me the demand is real, not fake. Let's talk indicators because momentum is everything. The MACD just turned bullish, which signals growing buying pressure. The RSI is sitting in a safe zone, not overbought, which means there's still plenty of room to run before we hit euphoria levels. Now, my take? Caspa is doing exactly what smart projects do during uncertain market conditions. It's building a base. While other coins are getting chopped up in volatility, KAS is quietly forming a launching pad. And when you combine that with whale accumulation, exchange outflows, and a massive short squeeze target sitting just above current price, you've got a recipe for explosive upside. Alright, let's dive into the short-term outlook for Caspa. As long as it holds above 5.4 cents, the outlook remains bullish. The next major test is clearly that 5.8 to 6 cent zone. Now, if Caspa breaks through, we're looking at 6.5 cents in the short term, and possibly 7 cents later this week. And if that $25 million liquidation event triggers at 6.2 cents, well, buckle up, because things could get wild fast. On the downside, if Caspa slips back under 5 cents, we'd likely see a return to consolidation for a bit, but right now, with sentiment this strong and the technicals this clean, that feels like the less probable scenario. The momentum is clearly with the bulls. Caspa has earned its reputation as one of the most reliable movers in crypto. It doesn't pump randomly. It builds, consolidates, and then breaks out with conviction. The pieces are all there. Now we just need to see if KAS can execute. And let me be clear, this isn't financial advice, but if I'm watching any altcoin closely this week, it's Kaspa. The risk-reward here looks extremely favorable. You've got defined support at $0.054, clear resistance targets above, and a potential short squeeze that could act as rocket fuel. Plus, with 6 major exchange listings still pending, the long-term narrative remains incredibly bullish. The market is giving us signals. Whales are buying, shorts are trapped, technicals are lining up. The only question left is whether you're paying attention, because when Kaspa moves, it moves fast, and by the time everyone notices, the best entry is already gone. So that's where we stand with Kaspa right now, a $25 million short squeeze target, whale accumulation on steroids, and technical indicators flashing green across the board. If you found this breakdown helpful, smash that like button and drop a comment letting me know if you're watching KAS this week. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. I'll see you in the next one. Quick reminder, crypto is highly volatile and risky. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Stay smart out there.